Welcome back to my channel, guys. Thank you for tuning in today. We got a nice mobility flow. All right, I just finished up a hard workout, and one thing that I never forget to do is make sure I go through a little post-workout stretch and mobility flow to loosen up the tight and stiff muscles that happen after working out. This is also great if you don't have time to work out and you just want to get the blood circulating and flowing and just feeling good. So we're gonna hop right into it, and we're gonna get into a nice deep squat. So we're starting a little tough already. All right, get those heels on the ground, stay in that nice deep squat, and we're gonna start to do some rotation. So I want you to hold on to one ankle here. We're gonna rotate up, pushing out on that opposite knee. Rotate, nice and slow, and reach as high as you can. All right, and we're just gonna work back and forth for another 30 seconds here. Remember to breathe. This feels so good on the spine, and I just love sitting in this deep squat. Got a couple more here. And let's finish up with one more rotation. All right, and we're gonna sit on the butt, come back, nice little transition here, and we're gonna drop both knees. These are called 90-90 switches, because both legs are in a 90-degree angle, or as close as you can. So we're gonna work back and forth. This is getting internal and external rotation of the hips. To make this a little bit harder, we can bring the hands up and work back and forth, stabilizing the core. All right, we got about 20 more seconds to go here. All right, work back and forth. If you want to go back onto the hands, you can. Again, we're just trying to get both those knees to the ground, and we're working back and forth, nice and smooth. And we're breathing. We got a couple more here. All right, transition is gonna be onto our heels here. So you can see I'm in this nice kneeling position. All right, and all I'm gonna do here is just reach up as high as I can. Take a nice deep breath, and on the exhale, I'm gonna reach over, and then I'm gonna come back up, reach to the other side. So we're just gonna transition back and forth with these reaches, pushing off the floor and reaching as far as we can in that opposite direction. And we're kind of tailoring this to your ability, right? So as far as you can reach, take a deep breath, exhale, and go to that other side. Woo! Ah, feels good. We got a couple more here. Last one. All right, and we're going to come into a forward fold here. So I'm standing up, my knees are slightly bent, hanging my arms down to the ground, and I'm slowly gonna roll all the way up until I'm out of the screen. So I'm gonna hop back here so you guys can see. So I'm rolling back down into my forward fold, taking a breath, and on that exhale, I'm rolling up each vertebrae one at a time here, standing up, and then I'm rolling all the way back down, opening up those hamstrings, releasing some tension in that lower back, and coming back up nice and slow. All right, we got one more of those. Roll all the way down. Hang out here for a couple seconds. And let's roll all the way back up one last time here, one vertebrae at a time. Woo! All right, that is it for today's mobility flow. As you can see, these things don't have to take a lot of time, guys. So if you just hit a hard workout, don't forget, get on the floor, go through a little mobility flow, tune into this video, share it with your friends who you just worked out with, and I will see you guys in the next video.